Lucius had spent his entire life toiling away as a slave in the grand city of ancient Rome. The days were long and grueling, the conditions harsh and unforgiving. But amidst the oppression and cruelty, Lucius clung to a flicker of hope, the dream of freedom. He yearned for a life where he could walk as a free man, away from the chains of servitude. One fateful day, Lucius's life took an unexpected turn when his master chose him to accompany him to the grand Colosseum for a gladiatorial event. As they entered the massive arena, the roar of the crowd and the clash of swords filled the air. Lucius stood in awe, watching the fierce battles unfold before him. The gladiators, with their skill and bravery, captivated him in a way he had never experienced. Suddenly, a gasp rippled through the crowd as one of the gladiators fell to the ground, injured and unable to continue. In a swift and unexpected moment, Lucius found himself being pushed into the arena to take the fallen gladiator's place. With nothing but a sword in hand and his heart pounding with fear and excitement, Lucius faced his opponent, a formidable warrior with a gleam of victory in his eyes. As the battle began, the crowd roared with anticipation. The sands of the arena turned red with blood, the clash of swords ringing in Lucius's ears. In that moment, a fire ignited within him, a mixture of desperation, determination, and a burning desire for freedom. With every strike and parry, he discovered a strength and courage he never knew existed. The battle raged on, each moment a test of will and skill. The cheers of the crowd blurred into a distant echo as Lucius focused on the fight of his life. In a final, decisive move, he managed to outmaneuver his opponent, landing a victorious blow that felled the warrior to the ground. The crowd erupted into a deafening crescendo of cheers and applause. As Lucius stood victorious in the center of the arena, a sense of euphoria washed over him. His heart soared with the realization that he had not only survived the brutal world of the gladiators but had emerged triumphant. The dream of freedom, once distant and unattainable, now felt within his grasp. With a triumphant roar, Lucius raised his sword to the sky, his spirit soaring high as he embraced the newfound sense of courage and strength within him. As the crowd hailed him as a victor, Lucius knew that his days of servitude were numbered, and that a new chapter, one of freedom and possibility, awaited him beyond the grand walls of the Colosseum.